Major Waves Podcast in the house. What's up, y'all? We are back with another episode. Ladies and gentlemen, with me, as always, my beautiful co-host, Gina Valentino. What up, baby G?
What up, what up?
I'm just going to clap for myself.
Yeah. And my other beautiful co-host, Kyle Massey. What up, Kyle Massey?
I want to change my name to Sexy Co-host.
Sexy co-host?
Everyone's in on this besides me.
Well, I can't talk about you yet because I have to introduce you.
Co-host, and then Marlon's here too.
You what? No, dude, you can't talk about yourself until I talk about you.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
I'm not here.
You're a fucking secret surprise, bro.
Ghost.
God damn it. Listen, not everybody's seeing this right away.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that person who just spoke will be introduced in a moment.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for episode 3, guys. We got 3. This is episode 3 already. How crazy is that?
It's crazy.
That's
I
pretty
can't
crazy.
believe we're still here.
Yeah.
What do you mean still here? You thought we were going to get canceled in our first 2 episodes?
Third episode canceled.
Of the show that you can't cancel?
I don't know. Could be possible.
30 is a big milestone.
That's a big milestone.
Now we got to get to 30, and then we got to get to 300. You know what I mean?
I'm glad that you understand how numbers work, Kyle.
Yeah, that's how it
That's
goes.
a good thing.
It goes to 300. It's like 0 to 100, you know what I'm saying? 0 to 300.
I feel you. So we do have a guest today.
We do?
That's going to be allowed to talk here in a second. He's a friend of the podcast. He's worked with all 3 of us.
I have.
He has on skits and
Right.
such. A very funny guy. A guy that I always enjoy having around, and especially anytime that I need a
I really
male
feel like he's
prostitute.
serenading you right now.
Anytime I'm sucking your dick.
He's buttering your nipples up. That's what I'm going to say.
That is not a thing, Gina. We've already established buttering nipples is not a real thing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a thing.
I think it should be.
Anytime that I need a male prostitute, this is the guy that I call for a skit.
Doesn't say no.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very funny Marlon Webb. What up, Marlon?
What up?
That is who I am.
Now you're allowed to talk, dude.
Hey, now I'm here.
Hey.
I wasn't here a second ago, but now I'm here.
This is awesome. What's
Yeah.
up? I'm so glad to have you on the podcast. I had you on the old podcast. I'm glad to have you here on the new one.
On
Yeah.
the new pod, Major Waves.
Major Waves Pod.
Not to down the old podcast, but this seems more fun. There's like more people.
You know, I'm going to speak on,
see
you know,
people
fuck
actually laughing?
Kevin's other podcast.
Yeah.
This is where it's at.
Like it was
Yo, what
cool
the
just me and you.
People are really laughing
But
here.
4 people is definitely better than just 2.
Hey, I just want to say, first of all, fuck you. All right.
Whoa, be nice to our guest. He
Okay,
just
you're
got
right.
here.
You're right. You're right. Marlon, I apologize, but
Yeah,
still,
apologize
fuck
to
you.
our
I'm sorry, Marlon.
Which one do I turn up for myself?
This one.
I don't know.
How's that?
There it
Is that better?
Yeah,
that's
that's
good.
good.
Yeah, now you
Yeah.
can. So now that you can hear me, fuck you.
Oh.
My podcast was dope. I shot it at the Comedy Store. which
No,
you gotta
it was
admit,
dope.
No, it was dope.
It was
It
dope.
was super dope.
in a basement.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying in general, even if we were doing that podcast still, if there was 4 people,
Right.
that's always better than 2.
Can
Facts.
you just
That's-
like admit that you need us and you love us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
sleep
talking
over.
to
You're
Kev,
right. You're
but-
right. You're right. I do need you guys because without you guys, I would still have to do all the work. So Marlon, I don't know if you know this, but so last week, you probably don't know this, but last week, we do this thing every week where we talk about news stories, right? And I brought in the news stories last week because these guys don't. And
Yeah, yes, we do.
no, you don't. Not, when?
You never asked us to do
Okay,
anything.
I brought in news
You
stories.
just
Current
wanted to
events.
show up.
Kyle clowned my current events
They
and
were
said they
weak.
were whack,
They were weak,
right?
yeah.
So Kyle says, you know what? We should all bring in current events
Facts.
to do on the show,
Yeah.
right?
I did too.
Kyle, how many current events did you show up with today?
I showed up with 0, but I got the ones that I needed.
Bro,
There's always events going on all the time.
yeah, but he last second started scanning for just dumb shit.
Because I need the most current event. And current is like
You
that
gotta check
moment.
Twitter.
But you
gotta
know what
check
I'm saying?
You
Twitter.
could have found
Yeah.
it this morning.
Yeah, that's big.
No, you got to check. See, some news that was this morning couldn't have been this moment. It could have been some hilarious shit that occurred just now.
This sounds like some bullshit excuses
I'm
to
just
me.
saying, man.
Gina, how many did you show up with?
Well, I came with 3.
Wow.
But that's a lot more than what Kyle brought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3 more
But
than me.
and I really like one that I can't wait to talk about, and I think Marlon can agree with me.
She's gonna pass social studies for
So
sure.
we want you.
Yeah.
We want you to be the judge who brought the best. story today.
He's gonna love mine.
You know what we'll
But
do? We'll
besides
do the
that-
stories, and we won't tell Marlon who brought which story.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
just choose which ones I like.
And
Yeah.
you'll get to choose which one you
Please
like
choose
best.
mine.
He's gonna pick mine for sure.
No, I
No.
don't think he is.
Chances I'm probably gonna choose Gina's. You brought 3.
I brought
You know what
3
I mean?
too.
No, we're only
I
doing
didn't-
one from each of us.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say
You
like
better
if
choose
you
mine.
did 3 against 1, I'm probably gonna take Gina's.
Yeah.
Whatever. Statistically, you know.
Yeah,
if you do
but
the math.
but we're
smart
only
man.
doing 1, 1, and 1.
Okay.
So when I win,
Insane.
fuck both of y'all. Anyways, so Marlon, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, and of course, Marlon, say what's up to Major Waves Podcast over there. We are live.
What up?
What up, Major Waves Podcast?
Which camera?
The iPhone on the ladder.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. What
bro.
up? What up? What up?
Budget.
Yeah,
Major
we're high budget.
Waves.
Oh God.
We're a
This is
high budget
embarrassing.
program, man. Yeah, so we are live, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment on the YouTube channel right now.
That's
Go
right.
and check out episodes 1 and 2 on the
Yeah.
live stream. So, Marlon, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is something that's kind of funny. When you walked in, Kyle was on his phone,
Yeah.
and he was watching Fortnite videos
Mm-hmm.
because Kyle is a 30-year-old, 12-year-old.
I'm not 30 and I'm not 12.
Everyone in LA is. Everyone in LA is.
Double wrong.
You're not an adult until you're like 50.
Kyle's the only grown man I know that actually watches Fortnite videos.
Bro, of course, I'm trying to get better.
He's like, I do.
You gotta study the grades.
No, he
I
doesn't.
don't. I
No, he
don't.
doesn't, and
I
I'll
do
tell you
not.
why.
Really?
Okay, so
Oh my
I've
goodness.
heard
Marlon has a beef with Fortnite. Do
What?
you not?
Yeah, I mean the beef is kind of like it's old now, but
Oh, beef?
No, well, it's still. I mean, I want to know what's
Still
happened
fresh.
since then. But so do me a favor and just explain the situation so Kyle understands and the audience understands why exactly you
Yeah, I
have a
gotta hear
beef with
this.
Fortnite.
okay. I mean, I can start at the beginning. Let me start
start
at the
from the
beginning.
beginning.
Yeah. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna play a clip. Okay, I want to play a clip of that. That'll help you describe the whole situation. Hey, can you, Anthony? Can you play the first clip? Yeah, this one right here. So,
Oh, that's not even the first clip.
well, this is
It's one of the first. Yeah,
this
yeah.
is one of the first
Yeah.
ones. So go ahead and play this clip for us, and if you
That is
can,
me.
Anthony, put it up on the screen so the audience can see.
That is me. 3 years ago.
So Kyle, you might understand
Oh
now.
shit, that's the dance.
That's the dance.
So
Okay, Anthony, you can go ahead and cut it.
yeah.
I like it.
So
What?
Normal.
Marlon, you came up with the.
There's
okay,
one on
okay,
Vine
Anthony, we can
too
cut
back
it.
in 2015.
We can cut it. So 2015.
I
Okay,
started
so
in 2015. Yeah.
so now that you guys kind of understand
What?
the
now you
the
know where
behind
this is
of it.
going.
Okay,
beef.
go ahead, Marlon. So
So-
explain the situation.
Back in 2015, I did a Vine where I jogged just like that to the same song. It was like kind of a trend on Vine started by Chloe Laughed My Ass Off, where she would just turn around to that same song, and everyone was doing all the different things. And I was jogging on a treadmill, and I heard that song come on my playlist, and I was jogging to the beat of the song, and I thought it was funny, so I decided to just record it on Vine, and then that Vine got like 40 million views or something crazy.
Right.
So at the time, people were moving on to Facebook, so I decided to just make a longer version for Facebook, and then that one got like 10 million views, and then I did like 6 of them after that. That was like a trend on Facebook for a little bit.
It became kind of what you were known for.
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
time, for
yeah.
sure.
No way.
And like big accounts were reposting it and stuff like that.
Unilad was one of them.
Unilad was the first one, and I kind of got beef with Unilad too because they reposted me.
I love that we're calling out beef. I got beef with Unilad.
I got beef with Unilad. I will keep
Fortnite,
that.
I'm coming for you. You're
Unilad-
fucked up.
If I ever was in a chance to shut down Unilad, I would. So
Wow.
know that, Unilad. You better be careful.
This guy's
Don't
crazy.
let me get money.
Because
Unilad.
Unilad reached out to you and asked you if they could repost your video. And then they didn't. What was the situation? They reposted it,
yeah,
but
they
they
re-
didn't really
They
tag
didn't
you
tag
correctly.
me. They tagged me in the comments, which not a lot
Nobody
of
looks
people-
at.
Yeah, no one looks at. And they changed the title of it too. So they called it "When You Go Out with Your Best Mates" because they're British.
Right.
Mates.
Best mates. Oh,
Best
going
mates.
out with me best
Going out with
mates.
best
right?
mates.
Which Unilad? Unilad is the company that makes the dances for Fortnite.
Wrong.
No.
Wrong.
No.
Unilad
It
is
was a steal.
Unilad is basically like an internet production company, but they they compile funny internet videos, kind of like
It's like a lab
yeah.
Bible.
Yeah.
Like a
There's
or
something like
Bleacher-
Uni something that's video games too. So that's
Yeah, they got like a bunch of.
You're
little
talking about
branches.
Univision.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
not
Okay.
not the same
Oh,
company.
you know that. Okay.
Let's not get us.
Univision?
Let's not get us.
I
Get
thought
us.
that was
fucking-
a.
He got beef with them too.
let's not get us sued,
I
bro.
thought that was a Spanish news network.
It's a bunch of
Oh,
things.
yeah,
It's a
it's
it's a
Universal.
conglomerate.
That's
Univision.
crazy.
Yeah, Univision.
Univision. I used
So
to
they
watch the Weather Channel.
they reposted you, and basically Fortnite jacked your dance.
Many years later.
No,
Because-
so
well,
but Unilad reposted it.
You're right.
It went super viral on
More-
Facebook.
yeah,
Right.
it got like 200 million views
Right.
on Unilad.
Whoa.
So then, when Fortnite comes out,
2017.
It's still getting like remade by a bunch of people, but now everyone's calling it Best Mates instead.
right?
You know,
Because Unilad had retitled it.
right?
Everybody thought that it was Unilad's video.
Well, the thing is, people still knew it was me because they were still tagging me in their remakes, but still calling it Best Mates. So they thought I was like working with Unilad, but nah, Unilad just kind of just jacked that. And
So
I
then,
reached out to Unilad, and they were like, "Well, you know, too bad. I think I still have the DMs."
so how did you start? So when did you become aware that the dance move that you had made and you had created, and Unilad, for lack of better terms, basically stole? When did you find out that that was in Fortnite?
Just kids, just in my comments and stuff.
Just started reaching out to you and saying,
Yeah, see, here's the whole beef with Unilad.
Wow.
DMs,
"Wow."
Unilad.
Unilad. Yeah,
We need that money by Tuesday. I mean Monday.
I was tight.
So yeah, so you started getting messages from kids that were fans of yours on Vine,
Yeah.
and they were saying, "Yo, Marlon, your dance is in Fortnite."
Yeah, and they were mostly congratulating me because they thought
Yeah.
that I sold it,
It was
to
like an
Fortnite.
agreement.
Or, to be very honest, I think obviously if somebody's doing that, it's like I think it's flattery, but obviously it's fucked up because they're making money off of it.
Yeah, they were selling it. That was the problem.
But yeah,
Yeah, they're
but
definitely
if
selling
somebody's a fan of yours at Fortnite, somebody really fucked with you and like watched
Yeah.
your shit and was like, "This is a great idea."
Yeah.
and that's what they probably did, which is fucked up. You know,
It is
Which is-
flattering, but
It
also
is flattering for sure.
it was a paid. You had to pay to be able
you
to
had
do
to pay
that.
to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where things get a little blurry because like,
Keanu
it was
Reeves
part
got
of-
paid,
You know what?
didn't he? Didn't Keanu Reeves
If
get
you-
paid to be on Fortnite?
if Keanu Reeves got paid.
I have no idea.
I
mean,
because
for
they
what?
They
if
have
you
John Wick on
trademarked
Fortnite.
your dance, that move, if you like, you could trademark anything. Sorry,
Trying not to touch the
I
mic.
get
Yeah.
handsy. Anyway, if you try to trademark your move, you could have. I mean,
If I like did paperwork, but I didn't actually need to do paperwork, which I found out later. Like if you have video evidence of you doing like a dance move or something like that, that's like kind of like a weird way of trademarking.
That
something.
is time stamped.
Yeah.
It's time stamped
So-
because of
Yeah.
the day that you posted it.
Yeah, but something like that, their argument was, it's super viral, so it's out of your hands now.
Right.
Kind of like, for instance, the waltz. Someone made the waltz,
Right.
but no one's crediting the guy who made the waltz.
Correct.
It's just like all over the place now, so you can't really like track that.
Right, but also nobody's paying
they're not doing
millions and
video
millions of
games.
dollars to do a waltz in a video.
Yeah.
game.
True.
But they don't have the Soldier Boy.
And they were also trying to tell me
Soldier had
that
copyright that shit.
That's what I'm
because the
saying.
dance was a part of a battle package.
Right.
Like it was one thing you could buy out of 10 things.
Right.
So they're like, we don't know if this dance is actually even making people buy the package. When
But yet you see it in
Yeah.
everybody's
Videos.
videos.
I got a lot of video
Sucks.
evidence of kids saying, "No, I bought it because of that." You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah,
But
straight
Your
up.
fans, I'm
That-
sure,
yeah.
they're like, "Yo, this is awesome! Like, I'm gonna fucking buy this." Like,
So
a
it's
lot of
super
videos.
fucked
Yeah.
up that so now currently, has there been any kind of resolution to this situation? Have the makers of Fortnite reached out to you? Has there been
They-
any kind of monetary
they have
exchange?
And they offer, it was so whack. They offered me like $5,000.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, bro. I was like, bro, that is just a slap in the face.
Yo.
That is a slap
They were
in the
making
face.
like
Hey.
$100 million a month.
Wow.
Yo, production, can you bring up who's the makers of Fortnite?
It's these people in like Carolina.
think
Is
it's Epic Games.
Epic Games, yeah.
Epic Games?
Yeah.
All right, guys, go
Downloaded.
right now and
Fuck 'em.
comment Epic
them all.
Games sucks.
Oh, do not tag me in that shit. 'Cause I love Epic Games.
But then some more stuff went down after that. We were just gonna ask for a bigger settlement, and also with like the evidence that I had, just say like, yo, like 100K, that's cool. But then all these other people and
Start
creators are
filing
coming
suit.
out and trying to like sue Fortnite. So basically, at that point, my lawyers were just like, all right, we just have to sit back. We get a free preview,
Right.
you know, from Carlton, and Backpack Kid. Like, if they win, you win. But
Right.
if they lose, you're
And
not beating,
Omar,
you're not beating Carlton.
Omar was what's the guy that was in Scrubs?
Alfonso.
He had a dance too.
Yeah,
Omar or something.
I know who you're talking about too.
Try not to hit the table.
Oh, my bad.
You get
What was his
excited.
name?
I get
Omar.
it.
He's Petey from Remember the Titans.
Yeah. He had a dance that they. Donald Faison. Thank you.
Faison.
Yeah, they stole his dance as well.
Right.
Really?
Yeah. His dance is stolen as well.
They're making so much bread.
Bro, but here's the
Yo.
thing. Here's the thing. Everybody talks so much about how creative Fortnite is, and
They are.
but they're thieves also.
They're not. They're
They are.
borrowers.
They're
It's
thieves,
a
man.
collective.
Well, here's the thing. They
Listen.
don't steal anything that's copywritten. If it's copywritten,
That's
they
what I'm
can't
saying,
steal it.
but
So here's the
That's
thing.
not true.
What do you
That's not
No,
true.
Why don't they have the Soulja
They
Boy?
have.
They have.
They
They
don't have
have.
the Soulja
Wow.
Boy on there.
It doesn't matter.
Millie Rock.
It doesn't.
But that dance is not copywritten. That was just somebody put out a song
But
and made it popular.
it still falls under the same
Kyle,
rules
let me
that mine was.
exactly.
under.
Let me
Really?
ask you a question. Let me
Yeah.
ask you a question, Kyle. If you go out tomorrow,
Yeah.
right,
Mhm.
and you create you draw, right?
Yeah.
You create a piece of art, right, and you put it on your Instagram. Okay, you put a
Fire.
piece of art on your Instagram.
Yeah.
A week later, you start getting emails from people that are like, "Yo, somebody is selling T-shirts with your artwork on it, and they're making millions of dollars." You're not going to be salty over that. You're not going to
No,
be
I'm
like, "Yo,
suing the
that's my
fuck out of
artwork."
them. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's his art.
Yeah.
This is what he does for a living.
Yeah. You got to
He makes these videos for a living. He's a comedian. He makes these videos for a living.
why-
So that is
I'm
his art.
confused. Like, why can they do that? Like, why can they just like? What is there?
To
What
be-
is? Why can they do that? Why
The
is
only
that
reason
legal?
they could do it is because these people that you didn't know was going to be that trending.
No.
And if you did, you probably would have like copyrighted. You would have gotten that paperwork done.
Right.
And that's a whole different thing. But
That's true.
and that's what the day and age like people. You don't like really know what's gonna blow up and what's not, and if it does, a company like that is gonna take it.
This
and
is
it fucking
what-
sucks. That's just how it goes. out here.
Agreed.
It's just as creators, we would literally run out of paper space to copyright all the ideas that somebody like you would come up
Yeah.
with.
It's not, but it's not even so much that. Tell me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like there was definitely, I would say, some kind of compensation between the makers of Fortnite, Epic Games, and Unilad, because I'm sure Unilad licensed that to them somehow.
Yeah.
Are they
because
that
you-
big? You know that?
Yeah,
Unilad's
they're huge.
Really?
Because you gave them the right to use it. So I'm sure there was some kind of exchange, monetary exchange between Unilad and Epic Games. What would make it better for you is, would it make you feel a little bit better if Fortnite said, you know what, we understand this is your thing. We understand you created this. We want to change it. We want to change the name of it from Best Mates to The Web or Marlon Web Dance or
That'd be
something like that.
beautiful.
Right?
That'd be beautiful.
Even if it's not a monetary gain,
Yeah.
at least you're getting the credit and the respect that you
Yeah.
deserve.
Well,
That's
wait.
fair.
That's the name of it on Fortnite. Best Mates.
Best Mates.
Oh,
Which
yeah,
is what
bro.
Unilad changed the title to.
Oh, the plot thickens.
No, he explained that. Y'all are so fucking high. Y'all are so high.
we went over there.
Bro, we went over this 5 minutes ago.
We went over there.
Oh, you're like what?
Yo, these two fucking idiots were outside smoking a blunt before this episode.
It's like the
Thank you so much.
realization.
The plot thickens.
Yo,
Yeah.
I've never seen two people catch
That's
up
how
to
I
a
know it's mine.
Wait, can
conversation.
we have the conspiracy theory music right now and say that again?
Why do you keep putting your hands on the mic?
I'm just.
You have an obsession with phallic symbols, I swear to God.
I like touching stuff.
So with all that said and done. Oh wait, hold on. I got a question for Marlon.
Yeah.
So I'm on my phone a couple days ago, scrolling through Instagram. No, it's not a conspiracy.
It's late now.
Another conspiracy.
Conspiracies, bro. But so what was that saying? You fucked my head up.
Hold up, I got it. Wait, can I ask my question before? All right, rethink
No,
of your
fuck
question.
your question.
Wait, hang on. All of that. Stop laughing. All of the questions about Fortnite led to this question.
Okay.
Oh.
I want you to be honest with me,
Okay.
Marlon Webb.
Oh.
They're watching.
Ooh.
They're watching. Hey, can somebody
like the
kill the
pressure.
live stream, by the way?
I like the.
Don't kill it.
Kill the
Just
live stream.
Be nice.
Live
Say, bro,
stream, if you want to know
If you want to live,
the real question of why we did all this, you have to watch the rest
You
of
said
the
we're
episode.
off the
You
book.
fucks.
He said we're off.
All right,
the
did we
books.
kill it? We killed the live stream.
We're off the books.
Here's the real
Like when you
question.
cut the
All right,
cord.
here we go.
Marlon Webb,
Move
be
the
honest with
security
me.
camera.
Be honest with me right
Yeah.
now. Look me dead in my fucking eyeballs right
I
now.
like this. It's
You
pressure.
look me dead in my fucking pull your bill up on your hat.
your
You look
bill
me
up.
dead. Look me dead in my eyeballs. Kyle, this might upset you.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Marlon Webb, are you responsible for the black hole?
No.
Conspiracy music.
Conspiracy music.
I think he is.
Hit it.
Holy shit!
No.
It all makes sense.
I wish I would.
This is
He
the slowest conspiracy
is
music
responsible
ever.
for the Fortnite
Okay.
black hole.
I wish I was.
Are you responsible for the black hole?
I'm
Marlon?
not.
Are you?
I'm not responsible, but I wish I was.
I think he is.
I wish I was.
And that's not a racist term either. Just so it's clear.
The black
No,
hole
a black
on Fortnite.
hole. If y'all don't watch the universe documentaries, you know what a black hole is.
Yeah, yeah.
cut the conspiracy.
All right, you can put your hat back down.
No, but
There
you know what he's talking about, right? Do you play Fortnite? Yeah. Okay.
I saw the. I saw it
Is
trending.
Fortnite back?
Yes,
What
Fortnite
do
is
you mean?
back.
Okay, guys,
fuck
I don't play
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Sorry, I'm like so.
Fortnite.
There was like a black hole, like they shut down the game.
The whole universe like collapsed in on itself, and
Yep.
it was showing a black hole for like 3 days.
They
Oh,
needed
wow.
they needed a few days to steal some more shit. So yeah, that's cool. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead,
it's
Kyle.
dope.
What were you gonna ask you?
I
You were on your phone.
Oh, so look, I'm on my phone.
Uh,
I'm going through the phone, right? And I'm like scrolling. I see Marlon Webb. So I click on it.
Alright.
I'm like, what the fuck
IG's
is this?
working.
And I just want to know how you did this, bro. The teleportation fight.
oh, that's my friend Boomer.
But what the fuck was that? How did you do that? How long did that take? And what the fuck was
I'm
it?
gonna be honest with you. Each take was 1 or 2 takes. Just
Really?
with
Wow.
phones in various places.
I
My
love
friend
it.
Yeah,
Boomer
Kyle.
is that good.
He killed
Boomer Mobley.
that. Yeah,
Beef from
Boomer.
Brentwood.
Yo,
He's
Wow.
that
Boomer
good. Like
Mobley.
literally,
Yo, check
Snap.
we
out-
will do things in 1
Check
or
out
2
Boomer.
takes.
It was so
It's
impressive.
on the phone. Don't matter if the phone is shaking or whatever.
Yeah,
you
it
can
was
just track
so
it.
dope.
Kyle, all
And
I'm
his
saying is
special
that
effects is on point.
we need some talented people to start doing our skits because
Straight
our
up.
skits, our
Boomer
skits are so
is nice,
basic.
It's so
bro.
basic.
Like Boomer be doing stuff that I don't even understand. Like I'll be like looking for it. Like sometimes I did a video with him one time where he duplicated me and I became friends with myself.
I saw that,
Yeah, I did it all in one take.
bro. I love those Beef and Brentwood skits
Yo.
that you
They're
do.
so
Those are
funny.
really
They're
funny.
so
They're
good.
coming
Yo,
out with season
can we
4,
talk
in,
about
like,
the
February.
Wow, good for
the
you,
character
man.
you created, the
Love it.
rapper,
Who?
the rapper,
The rapper you created.
I'm so dangerous. I should be in jail.
I want to pull it up.
Who are you talking about?
What do you talking?
Bro, what are you talking? Oh my god,
He doesn't know, bro.
He's
You don't. Do you have multiple personalities, Kyle? Wait,
Kyle.
Kyle.
Marlon, do you have
Kyle.
multiple personalities?
I've been blessed with multiple personalities.
Oh,
no,
my
no.
goodness.
Who's the
No,
rapper?
but what
Who's
rapper
that
you
based
talking
on?
about?
What the fuck,
You
Gina?
said-
Oh, Lil Young Marley. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How
a
do
lot
you
of
not?
How do
know?
you not know
How do you
this?
not know your own shit?
people- my own shit? I don't know him. Like so.
So funny.
Ever since like a couple weeks ago, everyone was just saying I look like this rapper.
Hey, can I get my phone?
And I don't know him. I don't support his music. I think it's trash.
Now we gotta
And
pull this guy up. I think he wants beef.
I think honestly, like it's kind of like killing my image because he's just rapping about dumb shit.
Hey, bro, but
And
y'all
it's
look
really
a,
not-
y'all look a lot alike.
Yeah, bro, you
I
guys
know.
like look so much.
That's
like
the unfortunate part.
A lot
really
of
I
it.
gotta deal with people comparing me to him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot of ignorant lyrics.
Check.
and
Okay,
it's-
that's better.
And he's
it
been
just-
some
it's not
fire.
really- I mean, if you're into that, you can check him out.
Are you guys? You're not. You have no ties.
I have
to-
no ties.
Do you even know what's his name? Can we get his name? I forgot his name. Do you?
Gina, what? Gina, you looked at it 8 seconds ago.
you
Bro.
can't even
Hi.
remember his
I
name.
have no ties.
Lil Young Marley Man.
Lil Young.
Yeah, are you sure you don't know him?
I know him now.
All
Like,
right.
people
The
would-
guy looks nuts.
So his
the guy looks nuts.
his production company ended up hacking my Instagram and promoting some of his music on my channels. So thankfully through Collab, shout out to Collab, I got my account back. But
Wait a
hopefully
sec-
there's
wait
no-
a second.
I see that
Wait a
he hacked you. He
Kevin,
hacked
Wait.
you.
Kevin is like, wait a fucking
Wait,
second.
dude.
What?
You really don't know this dude?
I don't know him.
Bro, I think he's fucking trolling us right now, bro.
No, this guy's a completely different.
He's got a whole. You
Wait,
see
let me
his.
see. Let me
You
see.
see his
Oh,
Instagram.
guys,
Let me see this, bro.
How many followers does he have?
16.7.
Is he
Bro, bro.
Does he have a check mark?
Not
Fuck this
yet.
guy, bro.
Bro,
For real.
Hey, let me see
I
this
don't know,
dude.
bro.
Let me see this dude.
What about
It's crazy.
him?
It's
I
crazy.
think he's trolling, bro.
It's
What
crazy.
the fuck?
Yo, Marlon,
He's trolling.
stop hitting the table, bro. What is wrong with you?
He's trolling, bro. I can't. I'm looking at it and I'm just like, nah, bro. I'm not.
Bro,
Hey man,
listen,
everyone's got doppelgangers.
You know what's hard? You know what's hard about doing a podcast with Kyle and Gina?
Doppelganger.
It's like every episode, at least 4 times an episode, it sounds like a goddamn dinosaur stomped through the studio.
We got
I had a
dinosaurs in
dream
LA.
about dinosaurs recently, by the way.
Tell me about your dream about dinosaurs,
I
Marlon.
had a dream about I was at Jurassic Park.
Oh my god, me too! I swear.
Were
to
you guys
God.
in the same Jeep?
Stop touching the table.
I had a dream that I was like on a
Okay,
boat.
Before you go, what happened? Okay,
I was on a boat. I was
on.
on a boat. Listen, shut up. Let me talk. Just happened a few days ago. I was having a dream. I was on a boat and it was like beautiful, like whale in the ocean, and like we're like taking pictures. Out of nowhere, giant T-Rex just comes and like kills it, and I'm like, where the fuck are we?
Wait,
And
hold
it's
up.
like Jurassic
There was a
Park.
whale in the water?
Yeah, it was like ocean, like a giant whale. So
And then a
video-
T-Rex.
Like a prehistoric
T-Rex.
one.
How did
Yeah,
this fucking,
yeah, and
how
they-
did this T-Rex get in the water?
I'm talking. This was like a different island. We're taking a boat, and it was like just crazy. I was so scared. I was like different species everywhere, like giant dinosaurs. Maybe you could have been there.
Production.
Sometimes
can you
when
bring up?
dreams
Can you
cross,
bring up a
that-
Tyrannosaurus
I was with
Rex?
people, and a lot of people died.
Oh, I didn't die in mine, thankfully.
I didn't die, but I was struggling. I was like, I gotta survive.
If you die in your dream, apparently you die in real life. I don't know how true
I don't
that
know.
is, but
I got stabbed.
Bro,
a
I've
couple
died in
times.
so many dreams.
Oh, since you're of the devil.
I'm
You were descendant of Satan.
Died in the dream.
No, but mine was a little bit different. It was like we went to Disney World and they had like a whole Jurassic Park like section, and kind of like how they're building Avatar right now. Do they have a Jurassic Park section?
Yeah, at Universal Studios.
At Universal.
Oh, okay. Well, they have that. So
Your dream was
we
a
were
little
there,
foggy.
and I was like, I remember specifically like snapping like the sign. I'm at Jurassic Park. That's what's up.
This is Marlon's way of like low key telling everybody he's sponsored by Disney.
No, you know, I was nervous because I'll get into that later. But I was at Jurassic Park and I'm looking at the dinosaurs and I'm just like looking around like, yo, something ain't right.
I love it.
These shits look too real,
It
bro.
was almost like a movie, bro. I was like, yo, hold up.
I love dreams.
Something ain't right. I'm looking at the T-Rex and it's like a robot and shit, and I'm like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable with this.
This is in your dream, right?
This is my dream.
Okay.
At Disney.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to be at Disney. It's supposed to be all controlled, the
supposed to be
controlled
at
environment. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, like, you know, like the little tour buses, like with no roof on top of it.
Yeah.
So the T-Rex is straight up just attacks the tour bus, and I'm like, oh, I'm out. So I just dip out into the jungle, and that's all I remember.
I'm telling you, there
Wow,
was a
that's
whole jungle, man. I feel like we could have been in the same dream. Maybe you took
Y'all
like.
in the same-
It,
I
it
took a
almost
boat-
could be like
I'm
in
telling
Fortnite,
you.
like you know how they got the different worlds. Like,
Yeah.
Hold
you
on.
could be in the same world as I am.
That shit was crazy because I woke up and I went back to sleep and I was still in the same dream.
Bro, that's
Like
all.
on some Inception shit. Like
That's a
we
good
could have
dream.
actually like our like souls could have been in the same dimension.
Yo, I would
believe
pay
it.
to
I
be able-
believe that.
I would
You think I'm
literally-
playing? I
I'm
believe it.
paid
I'm
back.
actually not playing.
I'm
actually trying
serious.
to do DMT soon. I
I
don't know
would
about
pay
y'all.
money
Yo,
to
are
go
you trying to go to
revisit the
Jurassic
same
Park
dream.
again
we
tonight?
can't talk
Huh?
over
Jurassic
each other.
Park tonight?
I don't know. Settle. I gotta write this up.
Hang on, wait. Am I the only one who found no point to that dream at all?
What? What?
Hey,
You
we
were like-
mentioned dinosaurs.
There
And I
was-
had a.
there
This is
was
a
no-
podcast.
There was no message at all. You're like,
There was-
I
of
was,
course there
so
wasn't.
I
It
was
was
on
a
a
dream.
I was on a tour, and then I
and
saw
then I
a
woke up.
dinosaur, and I was
Guys,
like, that
Dreams
dinosaur.
don't have messages.
Yeah,
unless
they
you-
don't.
Hang on,
They're
that dinosaur.
adventures.
Hang on, that dinosaur doesn't look right, and then it attacked our bus, and I ran into the woods.
It's probably a dope premise for like a Jurassic World 3, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know.
I don't know. I would-
You know what?
But
Hey,
then it's already-
actually, how dope would it be? You know how I have Westworld where the robots go crazy?
That's what I'm
Fucked
saying.
up. I'm
What
t-
if they had a fucking dinosaur version?
No,
That's
no,
what I'm
no.
saying.
After having that,
Dinosaur world.
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I just
After
made
having
$1
that
million.
dream, that shit is not a fucking joke, guys. Like
stealing your
that
dream.
is not a fucking joke.
Hey,
you see
man.
people die. Like people are going to die.
Real life
Like
nightmare.
I'm like running for my life. You're probably gonna die. He's gonna die.
I'm
I
gonna live.
survived.
Hey, you know what?
I lived.
I survived.
I got that brings me to a point that we were talking about earlier. And Marlon, I'm glad you're here because you can attest to the fact that these guys have no fucking chance.
Let me tell you.
Gina, go ahead and
Okay.
explain what your little idea was.
So I was thinking this
Little
morning.
idea. So demoting. Just like, what's your little idea?
Well, let's be honest.
Jeez.
Shut up. So I had this idea. What if we were on a boat and we're stranded, or this major wave came and like get us on an island or whatever?
Major waves popping.
Yeah. And then we ended up on the island. Who would we eat? Me, Kyle, or Kevin? And I say Kevin because he's lean. And like he's gonna like he's good.
I'm not eating me.
We can't eat Kyle.
Can't eat me,
That's
bro.
so unhealthy. I'm sorry.
not eating me.
Like,
Bro.
Yo, okay, first of all,
I'm not eating
and
me.
I am too skinny. There's nothing to eat
he's
here.
unhealthy.
So Kevin will be the perfect fit. Like,
Okay,
we have
listen.
a good
wait,
healthy meal.
Yo, Kate, don't
We
fucking
eat
high
good.
five.
We'll
Listen,
eat Kevin. I'm not eating nobody.
Kyle, I swear to God,
I'm gonna just
listen,
Postmates.
I'm gonna say this shit.
You're on an island. There's no Postmates.
I'm gonna say
figure
this
it
shit right now. I'm gonna say this shit
I'm
right
already
now.
like mapping out like what I would do.
I'm gonna say this shit right now.
He'd die.
There-
Kevin would
you
die.
guys have no fucking chance, bro. No
I think
fucking
I'm
we-
not
chance.
eating you, bro.
First of
And
all,
that's what he would
first of
say,
all,
and
No.
then I would come from the back and stab you.
I'm gonna tell you what's happening. I'm gonna tell you what's happening, Kyle.
I'm not eating nobody.
Kyle, I'm gonna club your ass like a baby seal.
No.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna beat
God.
you. I'm gonna beat you with a rock.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna beat you with
Jesus
a rock.
Christ.
Like
and
a
I'm keeping
baby
Gina
seal.
around
No.
because we gotta
Y'all
repopulate
gonna
this
make
island.
babies and eat them.
Hey,
You're gonna
Gina,
have the most fucked up island ever.
Kyle, you're getting eaten. Gina, you're
Y'all
getting
gonna
fucked.
Y'all gonna have the
Oh,
most
God.
I
fucked
see
up
your
island.
strategy.
See where
I
I'm
see
at?
your strategy.
Right.
And that's what I would think if I was you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, we think
We can have babies and eat them.
Let him finish. Let him
Sounds like the
finish.
most fucked up island
You're
ever.
a
I mean, that's-
fucking demon, bro.
there's no way for this argument to actually even have like a common ground because
Can I
like,
not be on this
whoever
island?
is on the island, they're gonna say
I'll
I'm the
eat
one that's
other
gonna
island.
survive and I'm gonna eat someone else. But if I was Kev, that's exactly what I would think.
Thank you.
I would just be like,
But
hey,
if I
devil, can you
was
put me on any
Kyle-
other
Wait,
island?
let him finish his
If I was
thought, man.
Kyle, think something totally opposite.
Right.
I would club you like a baby seal, not to club baby seals.
Hold
That's,
on,
that's
hold
just
on.
what he said.
Wait, Marlon, but wait.
I'm
Look
not
at
clubbing shit. I'm
Hold on.
going fishing.
look at Kyle.
Uh-huh.
Get a good look at him.
Look
Take
at
him in.
Kyle.
Take him
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
Right? Stand up for me, Kyle. Show
No.
him.
Breathe, Kyle.
Kyle,
I'm
show
not
him-
standing
show
up,
him what
bro.
you're working with.
No, what the fuck?
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not
Now,
showing this man what I'm
now,
working,
Marlon, look
quote,
at me.
working with. Unquote.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Fucking 6'5",
We
Okay.
can eat that.
210.
Okay.
That's more
Solid.
food.
Yeah.
Solid 210. Boxer, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu.
It's
Okay?
really
Yeah.
easy.
Now,
I'm not
in a
eating-
fight. In a fight. A real fight on an
Okay.
island. Fight for your life.
Okay.
You going MMA guy?
Okay.
Or you going fucking Disney star?
I'm not
mean,
going on this fucking island.
Listen.
Hey, fuck you.
It
You're on
sounds
the
like
island.
I'm not on this
First
island.
of all, I
Take me
wasn't
off
even
this
thinking about a
island.
fight.
Okay.
In a fight, yeah. Okay,
a
I'll go.
fight.
But have you
Wait,
seen?
go back and say that again.
If y'all fight, yeah, I'd probably go with Kev. No
Right,
offense.
right.
But
I'm
Right.
not
I'm
fighting.
not thinking about fighting. I'm thinking about what I've seen in the Hunger Games and strategizing. You know
My
what I'm
guy,
saying?
Bro,
yo,
I'm
I
just
would
getting off the island.
strategize
I'm
to
not on
kill
this.
you.
I-
What is with
that's-
you and the fucking fist bumps with me dying?
Listen, because I got a plan. You don't.
Okay,
I
what
got
Have you
On
seen
this
the Hunger
island,
Games?
bro.
Have you seen the Hunger Games?
Yeah, man.
Of course, everyone.
So like the dude that was in Westworld, I forget his name. He plays Bernard in Westworld.
Okay.
But he was one of the survivors of the Hunger Games, and they put him back in the ring. And the
Right.
reason why he survived in the first place because he was smarter than everybody. He just strategized on how to let everyone die and just have everyone die by traps and stuff
Right.
like that. So if I'm Kyle, I'm gonna just follow you around and watch your patterns, get to know you, complete everything. all
Kyle
angles.
already
Act
booked
like
his
a
flight
friend.
off this
You know what
island.
I'm saying?
Kyle already
Stop
has
you.
a jet landing on the
Stop
island.
pounding the table.
Helicopter
Know your patterns,
flying
everything.
us off the island. I'm gone.
Yo, Kyle.
Kyle, you're not
Kyle
leaving.
has.
I'm not on this
Kyle
island.
has so
You
much
are.
THC in his body. He'd be high for 6 years.
yeah, I'm not even
What
gonna
if it
be on
was,
this
like,
island
weed
unless this
on the
island has a
island?
bunch of weed.
That's what I'm saying. The beach.
But then I would just use that weed money.
What
book a
weed
flight.
money?
Selling weed
Who are
to?
you
To
selling
Kevin!
it? I don't
With
smoke,
what
you
money?
dumb fuck.
I would make him buy my weed.
With what? With what?
What am I
Something.
buying it with?
Coke.
I don't know.
Coconuts?
If we live on
Pebbles?
an island, there's not gonna be a money machine. We're gonna
Seashells.
figure it
Hey,
out.
bro, I'm just
There's
gonna
no
say,
currency
hang on, Kyle,
Christ.
you know me, you love me, right? I'm your friend.
I don't know.
Marlon,
Do y'all love each
wait,
other?
Marlon, you know me,
Okay.
you know me, you love me. I'm your
Yeah,
friend, right?
I can say I
okay,
love
this
you.
is not a racist statement, okay?
Jesus Christ.
But
Oh,
this is,
here we
go.
but this,
We're
but
getting
this is
dicey.
why. Hang
we're
on,
getting dicey.
hang on.
Risque.
Production, I'm gonna
Dicey.
say
Uh-oh.
it. I see production telling
He's
me to say
saying-
not to say it, but I'm
Uh-oh. Oh,
say
get
it.
ready
Here
for
we
the
go.
edit.
Say it, Kyle.
Get ready for the edit.
Kyle,
Bleep.
this is why there was
I
no
don't
black
wanna hear
people on Gilligan's Island.
Okay, the reason why there was no black people, they didn't
deeper
cast
than
it.
that.
They didn't cast it. That's why they didn't cast
They didn't
it.
cast
Hollywood wasn't really about casting black people just yet. You know, they
Oh.
still technically aren't all the
Especially
way
on an
there just
island.
yet.
All right, here we
Especially on an
go.
island.
Especially
All
on the island.
I
Yeah.
just know I would secretly trick him.
What's your fucking plan there?
I would
wait.
this-
I know
Hang
my
on,
plan
hang
if
on,
I
hang
was
on.
like Ollie.
Listen, hey, Scatness Everdeen. What is your plan?
There's 2 plans.
Okay, now you got 2 plans.
I got A and B.
I already know my plan.
So I'm gonna act like Kyle's your friend, right? We're all gonna. And
You
we're
mean
all-
kind of like right now?
Yeah.
Right now.
We're all
We're
like,
on an island doing this
we're gonna
podcast.
try to help each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
And while you guys are distracted,
You can't even get through your own plan. You're dead already, bitch. I already murdered you.
damn, I feel like the Joker right now. I can't stop laughing. It's a problem. Anyway, I would just stab you in the back. Really simple. Just-
I would just stab you in the back.
or
Jesus.
I would act like we're about to fuck, and then kill you.
Whoa.
This is
And then-
premeditated.
See, that's what I was kind of going, because you already showed weakness when you said that you would kill
Yeah.
Kev,
Yeah.
kill Kyle,
See, now you
and
open the door for her
repopulate
to
with
murder
Gina.
everyone.
So like my mind is like, all right, if I'm Gina, I can easily try to seduce Kev, and he's gonna fall for it so fast. I will basic instinct him into the sand. You know
Look,
what I'm saying?
see?
Like, you know
Now
the
you
scene.
dead.
Stop it. God damn it.
You know
I
the scene
swear
in
to
Basic
God.
Instinct when she's fucking and then she just stabs him in the chest? That's
Yeah.
what I would do to you. Well, if I was
That's
Gina.
what I would do to
If I was
you.
Gina. If I
Kyle,
was
I'm,
Gina.
wait. Marlon, I'm not fucking you, bro.
No, I said if I was Gina, because you've already showed me your
This is
weakness.
Jail Island.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
thinking
Why
like
is
a
it
true
so
woman.
easy for you to step into the shoes of Gina?
I'm
You've
just-
done too
I'm-
many skits where you're,
I'm just
you're a gay
observing.
dude.
I'm just observing,
Okay.
and I see everyone's like weakness.
You know
here
what? Can
on the
I,
island?
Can I change your idea a little bit?
No.
No, you
Me?
ready?
Wait. Me, you, and Kyle, right? A plane crashes. Marlon's in it.
Oh, I'm winning.
Now he's on the island.
I've
You
already
know,
exposed
he's
Story
all of
scary,
you.
so I would have to kill you first.
Oh my God.
You would have to.
Damn.
I would have to because
You
I
would
know
have
you're
to.
Yo, it
dangerous.
is
But
hard
could
out
you?
here.
I'm
I know I
alive.
could.
Why?
I know I could.
Everybody sleeps.
Oh,
Oh my God.
dude.
I mean, with that information, obviously I wouldn't. Though.
With
I
that
never
information.
Do it? Does everybody sleep?
No, Gina doesn't
I
sleep.
I'll
don't
tell you this
sleep.
much.
I
Gina
will-
doesn't sleep.
I got
don't.
insomnia like crazy.
No, I'm so
Especially
bad. I
if I'm
haven't
on an
slept.
island.
There was a day I didn't sleep.
Especially
for 3
on
days.
an island.
3 days I haven't slept. There was one time.
Okay.
3 days.
All right. all
No
right.
sleep.
So if you guys have ever wondered why Gina is a
But
psycho,
would you be able to kill me?
it's lack of sleep.
That's because if I'm up too, you know what I mean? I'm already, once I'm on the island with y'all, I'm already thinking about survival.
I love that
And who's
Kyle's
portraying who.
Kyle's been on his phone this whole
No,
podcast.
I'm sending. I was sending him this story.
Look.
It's really funny.
This is the longest
This-
story.
I
Are you
think I
writing
would
the
win.
story?
No,
Just
I
observing right
just
now,
had to
I think
find
I
the
would
email.
win. I would win this Hunger
There's
Games.
a small chance.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Marlon used to be fat.
Oh,
Used to
wow.
be fat.
Now
It's true.
Marlon is shredded as a motherfucker.
Rip God.
So if anybody in this group is giving me a run for my money, it's Marlon.
It's Marlon.
It's Marlon.
Whatever.
Kyle,
And I already given you a
Kyle's-
hint
I'll
that I'm
be in
not
the
going to
trees,
be
gonna
bro.
like
kill
I'm gonna
everyone.
be in the trees,
watching
like
your
waiting.
schedule.
I'm gonna be on
Hang
a
on.
flight,
I'm in
bro.
the trees, holding on to the top of the fucking leaves and just wait for somebody to walk by and just like.
listen. In this scenario, if all 4 of us are on the island, Kyle's getting fucked and then killed.
Jesus Christ.
Why is
What?
Kyle, wait, hold up.
Wait,
Hold up.
What did
I
that
mean,
say?
Why is Kyle
wait.
getting fucked?
Sorry.
That was
What?
like the most like.
Nah.
Yo,
That came
clip,
out of left
clip
field.
that. I'm
No.
gonna put that on my Instagram.
Hold on,
What
hold
is
on.
Kevin?
Why is Kyle getting fucked?
What is
No,
Kevin
dude,
talking
I
about?
mean, like he's getting fucked. You know, like he's
Oh.
getting.
he's getting.
Yeah.
This is a
Hey,
bird
Kevin.
line
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. That's what I
Alright.
meant.
We
Yeah,
all we all got quiet like Kevin.
Kyle's
What?
getting fucked.
yeah. Kyle's getting anyways, so Kyle's getting fucked hard in the ass, and then
Oh
he's
my
getting
God.
killed.
Here we go.
Okay,
Oh.
all right.
Alrighty then.
You're
and then
retarded.
Gina,
Mm-hmm.
me and you are fighting over Gina. 2 rams, just butt
Why
heads,
we-
bro.
Boom, bro.
What?
What type of story? Like,
Here's
where
where
is
you're
this island?
wrong.
We're warrior status.
You're
bro.
wrong
What is
right
going
now.
on?
Okay, wait a minute.
Because if
On
we're
an
on an
island-
island, I'm gone.
I'm so confused.
No, bro. Me and you got food. We're eating Kyle.
Right.
We got food.
But do you think we'd actually have to fight over Gina?
There's no other girls on the island,
You
dude.
get
But do you think I'm actually gonna fight you over Gina, or am I just gonna fight
Yeah,
you?
dude.
To fight
We're-
you just
I
to
we're
just
kill
two-
you?
love everybody, guys.
We're 2 men. Oh shit, you're a hoe on the island too.
Whoa, relax. I'm just trying to help.
But you know what I'm saying though? I'm not necessarily thinking about fucking. I'm thinking about surviving.
Yo,
so
if you listen,
Fuck
Nobody's
part
gonna
of
survive
survival.
if they keep pounding on his table. I'm a murderer.
I did this.
Fuck it.
I did this.
You and your fucking tarantula
I
hands.
did this.
Relax.
Oh god.
Hey yo, so Marlon, have you ever been to the Pornhub Awards?
No.
No, we can't talk about that's on the other episode. I
can
told
talk-
you that
No,
before the episode.
I just wanted to ask him
No,
if you
I
ever
have
been.
not. There's a simple answer. I've not.
That's cool.
Thank you, Kyle, for that super insightful question.
I just wanted to know, bro. That's
Do
not
you
weird.
like porn?
Hmm?
Do you like porn?
Okay. We're
Okay.
Yo, I've never seen a
You
black
know-
guy blush.
you know, listen.
Hey, I went to the Pornhub Awards. and
Nobody is above masturbation. I'll
True.
say
I want to
that.
see you when you masturbate.
Nobody.
I just kidding.
Skype.
I want to see.
I'm
what,
just saying
I wanna
everyone
see,
has done it.
But I want to see what you
Everyone has
masturbate
done
to.
it.
Like what?
What's your porn search?
Gee.
Marlon Webb. That's what he searches every time.
You should do a porn star
All
character.
right.
You should do a character that's a porn star.
Marlon just jerking off to his best mate's dance.
You know, it depends on the mood of the day. It switches up.
I'll be
You know what I'm
honest.
saying?
I've said this before. I watch hentai.
What's John?
I mean, everyone
Hentai.
hentai. It's like
Hentai.
anime.
It's anime.
just-
Oh, I
porn.
thought it was some martial arts
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Oh yeah, that gets me off.
Yeah.
Gina karate chops her clit.
yeah. That's funny.
Oh
as
god.
shit. But when I went to the Pornhub Awards, they were like, "Yo, can we see your confirmation email?" And I kept trying to refresh it, and then Grubhub just kept popping.
I mean, that makes sense.
Why?
Grubhub
They're both
kept
hubs.
popping up. Yeah, and
They're
I
both
didn't-
hubs.
I didn't realize it. Who stole it? Did Pornhub steal it from Grubhub?
Or
did
who was the hub
Grubhub-
first?
Pornhub was around
Pornhub was.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about StubHub?
StubHub was around before Pornhub.
Are you sure?
Somebody had to steal
Am I
it.
sir?
Someone was a hub first.
Someone was the hub first. Who was the first hub, bro?
Who was the first hub?
StubHub, Pornhub,
Pizza
or
Hub?
Grubhub? Pizza Hub.
Pornhub.
There is no Pizza Hut.
I know, man. Sounded
Is
good.
there a napkin? I just
StubHub.
have.
Oh, look at that. Gina spilled something. What a huge surprise. Earlier, when she had her water right next to the box, I moved it, and she goes, "What? You don't want your water by me?" And I go, "No, I'm afraid you'll spill it on
Why
the
is
box."
my voice like that?
I wonder why. I was correct. Okay, so speaking of things that Marlon doesn't want to talk about because it might haunt him,
Not scary farm.
let's bring up some clips. Can you bring up the
Of his sex tape?
Can you bring up the clip? The first clip? Nope. Those are the news stories.
No, not yet.
I'm talking about the video clip. Yeah. We're about. We gotta. Okay, right here. No, not that one. Not that one. Skip to the next one. I don't want to show that one. That one I want to show Marlon in confidence. Okay. So Marlon, we're gonna play this video, and I want to get. Can you guys put the camera on Marlon for this?
blown.
Also,
Zoom in.
I want to see his reaction.
Move out.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna watch.
All right, guys, go ahead and play the clip.
What is this?
This is
It's a Wayne, but I got what I'm allowed. Me and Jake. Drop the drum. It's okay, nigga. I got that weed card.
I love
The
it.
weed card is a good
I want to
one.
know.
love
I want to
that
The
know.
weed card, I think, is my best one.
I want to know
Got
how
reposted
you.
by B.O.B. and everything.
I want to know how you got 3 grown black men to wear watermelons.
What do you mean how? I just asked.
Very easy.
I just asked, and everyone thought it was funny. It was a very funny joke at the time when that was like the thing on Vine, because like all the black Viners were all just making like, you know, grape soda, watermelon, like all we can't swim. That was
Just
literally
leaning
It's just
leaning
funny.
into the
that was it.
stereotype.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fucking
Is that
joke.
where the whole watermelon thing came from?
It actually didn't, but
No.
it fell into it though. Cause I actually seen like a video clip of like Gary Busey or someone like that with a watermelon helmet, and I thought that was funny. And it kind of ended up going hand in hand because Chad Smith, I don't know if you know Chad Smith, he was a Viner that started the term watermelon, and then all the black Viners started doing watermelon jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I was the only one that did it with the watermelon on my head.
No, I got it.
How long have you been on Vine? When
He
like,
was on, but Vine doesn't exist.
I know, but
anymore.
when did Vine start to exist? Like when did it come?
2013, but I
2013,
didn't.
yeah.
I wasn't
2013.
big on Vine until like 2014, 15.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think
when did it die?
I didn't hit 1 million until 2015.
Oh, you were on Vine too?
Yeah, I had 1 million on Vine.
No way.
Word.
Yeah,
Past
guys.
tense.
Yeah. I'm over here. I'm on Pornhub. That's all. I'm fine. Yay.
That's so dope.
You know, they get more views than
You
Vine.
get way more views than my fucking Vines ever did.
Right. But you know, that's in the past. It was funny at the time. It's not really funny anymore.
Okay, I got to show. So
It's not
there's
really funny anymore.
there's a lot of controversy.
We grow.
There's
We
a lot
grow.
of there's
We
a lot
grow.
of controversy going on right now.
Uh-oh.
What is it? Is it some dumb shit?
No, it's not mine.
Everybody's getting doxxed for old shit.
Everyone getting wasps.
They're getting doxxed for old shit.
Like,
So
it's
basically, like people are their careers are being ruined for shit that they said or did years
In the
ago.
past.
Well, watch what the fuck you say all the time. Then you won't regret some shit you said one time.
What if you don't
Okay.
regret it and then everybody's
I'm
just
gonna
being an
show.
asshole?
I'm gonna show Marlon. I'm gonna show Marlon one of his vines. I'm not gonna play it on the screen. I'm gonna show it to him.
Oh, I've done some horrible things.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why show,
And
why
this
not show it
one
on
is
the screen?
specific.
Do you
Okay.
not want it on the screen?
No, he doesn't want it on the screen.
Okay.
I promise you, because Marlon always says some shit
But-
that he regrets.
You know, yeah, I've gotten a lot better at it. I've gotten a lot better because at the beginning I didn't know that this was gonna happen. I didn't know I was gonna end up moving to LA and actually starting a career.
Wow.
And you know,
Now you got to be careful.
I used
what
to
you
make
say.
like you know pretty horrible jokes.
All right, here
But
I'm gonna
at
play
the
this
same
video.
time, there were jokes. There were jokes.
I love
And they
them.
still are
Remember
jokes.
There still are jokes. There were jokes.
People need to
I
relax.
definitely didn't have much of a filter when it came to jokes. It was nothing worse than anything Comedy Central has done. I'll put it that way.
That's what I'm
Agreed.
saying. I was
Some
like,
People
South
need to
Park.
relax.
South
Hey,
Park
funny
killed
is funny.
That wasn't even my idea, so you can show that.
Let me see.
It was it was his idea actually.
We could show that.
Actually, I don't know. But
Hey, if it don't show it. If it's on the fence, leave
but
it.
it
on
was
the
his.
fence.
Listen, it was his idea though. So we're like, all right, bet we'll do it.
So
And
that
he's like,
leans
no, that's
in-
funny.
That leans into this whole
was
situation
it?
with the guy who. I'll show you the video.
It was like,
I'm like, okay, fuck me then.
I'll show you the video.
so that.
Do you
was-
wanna explain
That
it?
was I'll explain it. That was me and my Asian friend Chris, and we were making a vine where like we were ordering pizza, or whatever, and
It was not pizza.
or was it?
It was
Oh,
Chinese
yeah,
food.
it was Chinese food. It was Chinese food. And it was, we all thought it was funny to remake the Hello from the Other Side song with Asian accent. You know, obviously it's not going to sound good now.
think it's-
Definitely not.
Definitely not. But
The
I
world
will
is
say it
sensitive
was-
right now.
Chris, my Asian friend Chris, it was, you know, he co-signed, he was like, let's do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So it's his idea. You're blaming it all on him.
Well, you know,
Well,
I definitely co-signed it. I definitely co-signed it. Like, all right, cool, let's do it. You know what I mean? But I definitely going into it, I was like, this is my. I don't know. I didn't know what was like too offensive or not.
And the reason I bring it up is because recently you had the gentleman getting fired from SNL from some shit.
Well,
that he said
but
on
he
a
was
terrible
saying,
podcast.
but he was like actually being like kind of.
very
I-
condescending. Well, there was
yeah.
no Asian man in the room to give him
Yeah.
any kind of cosign.
Yeah.
And he did say chink.
Yeah,
which
that's
you can't say.
Yeah. He
What
was
you
like-
just said, by the way.
I don't know
Well, I
why.
can say it because it's in context.
It's like the context he was saying it was like very rude.
Yeah.
If I
Towards
get
it.
it. I feel like the world's way too PC. That's just me being honest,
Yeah.
and for, like, especially with what I do. I'm
You
just
mean
in gen-
PG? PC
whatever.
is a
PC,
computer.
PG,
Hey,
whatever.
I'll say, you know, Dave.
But-
no, PC is correct.
PC
Political-
is a
Politically
Political
correct.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought.
So-
oh my God.
Wow. Okay. Well. Anywho,
I thought it meant PC.
Yo, Kyle corrected you incorrectly. What a fuck.
It's like that was the last thing I thought. Oh, you said PC. I'm like,
Continue,
Or
Gina. Continue your thought, please.
I think the world is way too PC, and I feel like if it's in the context where it's like, yeah, you're directly being an asshole towards somebody or somebody's race or whatever, then I get it. If like you're being a condescending asshole, then fuck you. Then yeah. But if you're doing like comedy, if you're just talking about it, if you're, it's not like anything behind it that's like negative, then I don't see a problem.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like this shit's just way
It's
too PC.
really not that bad.
It's not.
No,
It's
Absolutely
not. And
It's
I can,
not.
you know,
No.
Comedy Central has done.
Real life is bad.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not
So,
that bad.
I'm
And
like-
I think it's funny. I think it's funny just in the sense of you know, what everything is just so PC right now. Kyle.
Facts. PC.
And you can't
Wow.
like, especially
Kyle.
in the world of like, you know, stand-up comedy, it's we're the last bastion of free speech, I think, and even that
Yeah, once
is
you
being
censor
taken
I
away.
comedians-
definitely think when it comes to like white comedians, though, they get, you know,
Huh? I feel like it's still a fence, bro. I feel like every comedian has boundaries. People, everyone has, but it's like good comedians know how to literally dance the tightrope on the boundary and get away with it.
Unless you're Dave Chappelle, then you just stomp all over the line.
Yeah, but they still get,
which I love.
He dances on the line.
Yeah, he definitely still dances on the line. Like,
he's
everything
right
he
there.
said was like,
he'll step a foot over in the off limits, but then he'll bounce right back.
I think he's just good with it.
You know?
He's like, I really don't care. It's a fucking joke, and that's it. If you guys
Yeah,
don't like it,
that's
then you
why I
guys
love
don't like
him.
it.
But
And
that's
but he
that's
why I
could
love
ju-
it.
it's
But
all
that's his
justifiable too.
That's his
Everything-
act.
I thought everything
That's
he
the
said was
thing. It's
justifiable.
okay. Like,
Everything that he said was truthful.
Yeah.
To him and the way that he sees the world, and
Yeah.
that's what's important for stand-up comedians to be able to do, is to explain the world through their eyes. It's just once you start censoring that, then you take away a comedian's ability to relate to an audience and have an audience come in on their viewpoint. So,
Like, I love your stuff. Like, I told everyone before we shot, like, I was a fan of your stuff before. Like, I loved it. Like,
Thank you.
And I still tell people, I'm like, yo, you should have to follow this guy. He's hilarious. He's like,
shit.
I just like the
Killer guy.
raunchy, like, no filter, the crazy. Like, I love that. Like, that's just like, you have to admire that. You don't see that a lot.
I will
nowadays.
say now, I definitely think about what I'm doing before I do it.
Of course, I'm sure.
And a
would you
lot
do
of-
that Kanye skit that we did again now that we did before? Probably not.
It's just crazy. I guess
I
you
don't
have
know
a
if you guys
bigger
saw the skit.
platform. You know, it's different now, but
Would you still do it?
I'm trying to remember how it went.
It was the
Motorcycle?
400 years of slavery skit.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, there was everyone was doing that. It was like a trend at the time.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
I mean,
it was a trend.
So
But
let's get into some.
A lot of like the offensive stuff now. Like I always think of like, how do I justify this joke? You know what I mean?
How do
But
I
it's still
justify myself?
raunchy at the same time.
all right, let's get into some
you
current
got my
events.
vote.
Let's
Hey.
get into Baby G's current events.
Wait, hold up. What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I don't think I'm gonna be anything.
Boo! All
I
right,
don't think I'm doing anything for Halloween.
I'm not either.
Why?
Yeah.
Why punish yourself?
Because I'm
I'm not even
fucking
punishing
40.
myself. Yeah.
Bro, what do you mean?
I don't need candy.
You don't need candy, but you still need Halloween.
Nah.
It's
You
like-
know what my Halloween is? Watching chicks dress up in nothing and say they're something.
But
That's
then-
my Halloween.
But that means you gotta at least get candy and hand it out.
That's my candy. Half naked bitches running around saying they're a cat. That's my candy.
Oh my God! Why? Okay.
All right, here we go. Current events.
Woo!
Wait, we
Sorry.
can't let everybody.
Sorry.
So you pick this one.
Yeah.
Fucked it
you
up,
think
bro.
this is-
Yeah.
All right. Since we know it's Gina's story, go ahead, Gina. Explain your story.
Yay. Okay, so I love James Franco, and I think a lot of females do. But I just read this recently, and he is being sued by former acting students over sexual assault claims, saying that he would ask these girls to perform a sex scene on video, and
Whoa.
so
That's not in the script, James.
so he can see their acting skills, and like I don't know if they really performed, but they would have to film naked, and him and his colleagues would watch it, and I think that's something a porn star should do. So hello.
Wait, but you do realize that these women were not trying to be porn stars. They were taking.
I think they were just like acting
That,
class.
no, they,
Yeah,
they went
they
to
were
his
taking a
school.
mainstream
They-
acting class.
they were
We're
to
gonna
his
Yeah,
start
that-
with the sex scene today. Everyone get butt ass naked.
That was a,
Oh, okay, wait.
So, Gina, are you saying that you want to sign up for James Franco's acting classes?
I would love to.
It might be sold
James
out.
Franco.
You know, James Franco got #MeToo'd because there was a situation on set where there was a scene where he was supposed to be performing oral sex, and he moved the oral or the protection, supposedly.
That's
I don't
so
know if
bad.
this
Allegedly.
is real. Allegedly. He moved the protection and actually performed oral sex
Let
on
me
the
tell you
actress.
something. These girls just want money. And I'm telling you from a female's point of view. Like, most bitches are wanting money, and they will snitch or say some stupid shit saying like, oh my God, he raped me. And this is me being a woman.
I just
no.
want to say that the viewpoints of Gina Valentina are not
This
those
is me because
of
I've
Kevin
been
Mack.
around those girls, and I've seen them
Yeah, I
like
don't-
be all about it and like flirt with the guy and show that they want to hang out and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And honestly, like, they're okay with it. If he wasn't okay with it, then say something. Like I work in the adult industry. If you don't like something, just say like no, stop, hello, like you can. But they
Safe word.
yeah, like you can.
Kyle, what's your safe word?
So, so I feel like there's no excuse, and I've been in a situation like that before. There's no excuse for a female. I get it. You're scared. I get it. But if she's going afterwards to go sue him, it's because she wants money. Like, I'm sorry, like if James Franco like was eating my pussy pretending, I'll move it for him. I was like, well, James Franco. But like, I'm sorry, that's just the truth, and I really do believe that. But these girls are probably really young. I can't speak for them. You know, something they probably felt uncomfortable with. I completely get it. But if it was like,
Hey, production, can somebody run
I hear
outside
it.
and grab our other guest, please?
Yeah.
So let's get into the second news story.
Oh,
yeah,
we
this
don't.
one-
Now that we've
No,
made
it's
it,
what?
Do we just read it and then move on, or like, I don't know?
you
well,
wanna say
how do you
something?
want? Do you want to react to that?
Please.
I mean-
I want to hear what you would say.
Yeah, obviously I don't know exactly what happened, but I just think that, you know, with those situations, part of it could be with them not saying anything in the moment, scared to say something, or, you know, just scared to say no, or scared to like put it to God. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I definitely think there's two sides to every story, but and when it comes to that, I have no idea.
Okay.
And moving on.
now that I'm super uncomfortable and think my career might end, let's not this story. Let's go to the other story.
All this damn racial shit. Like,
I saw this on Twitter yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised people were like so mad.
I mean,
She was
there
singing
some
a song,
anger.
wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, but bro, like people gotta have something to get mad at. Like,
Yeah.
People get mad
I
at
didn't,
black
I didn't
Okay,
really get
scroll
mad
up.
at this.
Scroll up. This story.
I didn't really get mad at
This
her.
story, I think, I feel
said
like
She's Hispanic, so I'm like, okay.
this is a
I say
story.
it's minority. You can, I feel like, in a way, you get kind of like a look.
Hang on, Kyle, hang on. This is a story that I feel like Kyle Massey can relate to. Florida police tell man to quit calling
Florida man.
911 about
Hey.
stolen marijuana.
Florida.
that's what you mean.
Buzz
Like, you see
Let's
the
scroll down
Breakfast
a little
Club
bit.
with Charlemagne. He has a segment, Donkey of the Day.
Bro, let me borrow your phone. I need
What
to
is
call
it?
911, bro.
Talks
They
about
blocked me.
Florida.
Okay,
people
so
all the
here we
time.
go. A man in Florida.
funny.
I'm from Florida, so that's kind of insulting.
A man in Florida repeatedly called 911 over the weekend to report that his roommate had stolen his weed, police said. A deputy from Pasco County Sheriff's Office recounted the bizarre call on Twitter. Can you play the video, please?
Please play this video. You called 911 and recorded it?
All right, so I just received a call. The guy's calling in saying his roommate stole his weed, $20 worth, and he's upset. He keeps calling
Florida.
911. So I got to give him a call to tell him to stop calling about his weed.
So a police officer had to call this man and say, please stop calling 911 about your roommate stealing $20 worth of weed.
$20.
Bro, I don't know.
That is comedy.
That if that doesn't say so much about your life, sir,
Whoa.
that you are upset, you are calling 911 to rat out your roommate to
About
the
your
police.
weed.
And by the way, weed is illegal in Florida.
Yes, I can.
Very
Over
illegal.
$20.
it
It's
should be
wildly
illegal to
illegal.
only have $20 worth of weed.
It
That
should be
illegal.
so. I don't know if that says. I don't know if the roommate is a worse roommate for stealing his weed, or the other roommate is a worse roommate for ratting him out over a $20 bag.
I'm still tripping on Florida being so anti-weed.
You know what?
You would think they're smoking all the weed in Florida.
They are.
Bro, they're
I'm from
smoking
Florida.
for
Wow.
sure.
They're smoking a lot of shit out there. I'm not
They're
gonna
smoking
lie.
something
yeah.
in Florida. Isn't that where that dude was eating people's face?
Yes.
Yes,
That's
I used
Oh,
to
bath
live.
salt.
I used to live
Oh,
right,
shit.
right next to that spot, like right there. Like there's a bus
I
stop
would
right
trip
there.
the fuck
Shout out
out.
to
I would
bath
think it
salts.
was zombies, straight up.
Oh, dude, it's World War Z for sure.
I would be like, oh my god.
Bro, I've seen a lot of
Bath
crazy
salts,
homeless people out there.
Bro,
I think
I
the homeless
trip.
people are like super nice out here, like California homeless, chill as fuck.
Nah.
Florida homeless
Nah.
people, no.
Nah.
These guys
Nah.
are running around like
California
jacking off,
homeless.
like chasing high school girls.
Yeah,
Like
because they tripping.
it is
No.
bad. People
No.
eating faces.
Homeless
eating
people out
faces.
here are not nice.
What?
They're not nice.
They're not nice. I mean,
You ever gone down? You
homeless
ever,
people nowhere are nice,
bro? You ever gone to Skid Row
Yeah,
and tried to
never
give
nice.
out food on Skid Row? They
Yes.
will mob you.
They do.
They will
They do
kill
mob
you
you.
for a
They
sandwich.
do mob you.
They do. I can
Kyle's
agree
like, yes,
with that.
yes, they do mob.
All right, let's go to the last story.
Uh-oh, let's see what this is.
Gee, I wonder whose story this is. Let's see.
Pasco Sheriff.
Nope.
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 I see McLovin.
Go. Oh, Kyle, you didn't send him your story, did
Yeah, I
you?
did.
Oh, hold on. Production is hooking it up.
Pull
right
up the first one I sent you.
now. Okay, here we go. All right, Kyle, explain your story. Explain your
If
story.
you've lost a massive bag of dildos, they have been found. Someone Someone either, I don't even know. It says residents in town have been left shaken after a bag of sex toys was discovered dumped on the side of the road.
What state is this?
I don't even know.
Is this
what does that say?
Massachusetts?
Somerset? I don't know.
Where is that?
I have no idea. There were up to
I see
10
Bridgewater.
vibrators among the
NatWest
hall,
in
varying
Bridgewater.
in size.
Massachusetts.
I knew it. I was like, yo, this.
Wait,
seems
aren't you from
familiar.
Boston?
Yeah,
You're from Boston?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
there's
This
my
seems too normal.
I think the thing that
I
concerns
knew
me
I
most.
lost my bag somewhere.
I think the thing that concerns me most is the description of a massive bag
A massive
of dildos.
Bro,
It's
look.
just a regular paper bag,
But
bro.
look how many there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that red thing on the drain? Is that one too? Is that 6?
I think that's a dildo.
So
Yeah.
it's probably, bro.
It looks like an oxygen mask.
yeah, like what the fuck
There's
is
a taser.
I have so many questions for these
There's
guys.
an electric fan. This person was going all out.
Yeah,
An
they-
extra pair of panties, some
like-
some jeans.
But my question is, what would make you go splurge that crazy?
Yeah, what would make you? Do
You know
that?
what? You know what this looks like. You know what this looks like. This looks like. This looks like someone threw a cam girl out of a moving car.
This looks like someone was getting.
Does it remind you of your ex? Is that what happened?
That's exactly what it looked like.
Looks like someone was preparing for a dope skit there.
It looks like a cam girl was doing a live show in the back of an Uber and got kicked out.
Straight up.
All right, so we
So
got to
that-
wrap
I don't know
this
what
up.
that story was, but there it is.
we gotta wrap it up already.
Wait, we got to. It's been an hour.
Has
Marlon,
it?
wait. We got to ask you, Marlon, who had the best story? Was it? All right, let's go into game show voice. Was it James Franco's shady dick? Was it massive bag of dildos? Or was it stop calling 911 for your $20 bag of weed?
So here's how I rank. I heard the James Franco story before.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
crushing
that one
blow.
was like, okay, I've already heard that.
All right.
And then the Florida man, I've heard that one before too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said that on the. I think they talked about it on the Breakfast Club.
Okay.
But this one,
Massive bag of dildos wins
the
it?
massive bag of dildos definitely wins it. It's not only.
Let's go.
Not only is it a massive bag of
Say
dildos,
boo.
it's also my home state of Massachusetts. So I gotta throw a shout out to Massachusetts.
Boo on the
Hey,
hometown pride.
Shout out to Massachusetts for doing y'all thing.
Literally.
You shouldn't be excited about that because there's obviously some sexually frustrated bitches in Boston.
Are they though? I mean, they got a lot of dildos. How
Yeah.
frustrated could they be at that
How
point?
much money in dildos was that, you think?
I don't know,
How
Kyle,
much
but
is
we
a
need to
dildo
wrap
cost?
this up. We can't get into the market prices of dildos right now.
It's a lot of money.
Really?
I just spend
Yeah.
way too much
Is
money.
that
on
like a
them.
few grand that we in that picture?
Marlon Webb, what do you got coming up? What is something
That's
that people
at least
can
a
take a
stacking
look
sum.
for?
That's crazy.
I am dropping a short film on Halloween.
Nice.
Woo! I'm excited to watch
Where
that.
can people see that?
It's gonna be on YouTube. And it's not funny.
Whoa.
Oh.
It's gonna be so funny.
Is that rapper
It's
guy
It's
in
not
it?
funny.
It's not funny at all.
Is it scary?
It's like more of like a suspense thriller.
Ooh.
yeah.
And I saw, I
told you it was
actually,
crazy.
you know what's
You were
funny?
actually at a location right before that we shot there because you were
Yeah.
doing like a photo shoot.
I was
Yeah.
doing a photo shoot right in front of
Yeah.
your location
Yeah.
over in North Hollywood, and Luke Flip walked up and was like,
Yep.
"What's up, dude?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Randomly.
back there.
So they're going to be able to find that on YouTube on
Yeah.
your page, Marlon Webb.
Yes.
Okay,
on
and of
October
course,
31st.
follow Marlon Webb on Instagram and YouTube and all of the socials.
All the fun stuff.
At Marlon Webb. Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Web.
Well, maybe some of them. Marlon
Some.
Webb Show on YouTube and Instagram is Marlon Webb.
Nice.
And
Webb.
Facebook is just my name as well.
Web.
Make sure that you're following my boy Marlon Webb
Webb.
and supporting.
Webb.
Hey.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure that you like and subscribe and comment on all of those things, iTunes and YouTube and Stitcher and all that shiz.
Pornhub.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
Of
Forget about
course.
me.
And guys, we will see you on the next episode. Major Waves. Yeah.
Major waves. Major waves have been made.